Hey, welcome back, photo people, to Photoshop Elements TV. And today we're going to be talking about more of the quick edits in Photoshop Elements. As I said, with this little mini series that we're working on here, yesterday we started off with adjustments, and today we are now looking at effects. So effects is something that will make your photograph pop off the wall. I love to have these. I call these conversation pieces. And I think it's very important that you're able to do some of these quick edits just to have some fun with your photos. So all we have to do is, once we open this, we seen yesterday we were under the adjustments. Today we are going on the bottom right to effects. Now at the top of effects here, you can see where it says artistic. Now artistic to me is, some kind of wild looking art. And it's a lot of fun. It's like an abstract art. And you can click, now you can't roll on these like we did yesterday on the other adjustments. You have to click on them to actually try them out. So let's click on the top one here and see what we get. And you'll see exactly what it does to your picture. It gives it that very abstract look, but it makes it a conversation piece. You don't want to do this with portraits, obviously, or maybe you could do it with portraits like the Mona Lisa here. You could do like a quick brush for a portrait maybe. But this is nice for landscapes, as you see here, this picture of this tree in front of this beautiful lake with the beautiful skyline. Next, we can look at some more of these, and I suggest, like I told you in the last video, and I tell you throughout these videos in Photoshop Elements TV, is I want you to play around with these as you're watching this video. Or watch this video and then go out, pick a photo, and just start playing around and see what you think. All you got to do is click on each one of these. We don't have to readjust it. We don't have to do an undo. They're not stacking by any means. We're just looking. See, that's really pretty how it almost looks like brush strokes. Looks like a painting. And if you click on something like this, see it's dark. Maybe you want to do your pet in abstract. It shows a picture of a pet. Now, what you want to do here is, if you want to keep the original colors, and this is totally up to you, because this is totally, I'm just giving you the tools that we use to do editing. It's your job to edit the photo and make it your own. You don't have to make it mine, and you don't have to do exactly what I do. Make it into what you want it to be. So keep original photo colors. If we check this box, it's going to keep the original colors. And you can see that almost looks like a water painting. It's so precise. It almost looks like a canvas print. And if you go to another quick edit here. So again, I like to play around with these. Another thing I can show you is, let's say, for instance, if we use the Photoshop Elements coloring. And let's go up to this one here. Applying quick effect. And it's really dark. And you go, wow. That really took away a lot of the actual detail of the picture. You can drop down to intensity. Now, intensity, we could either work on the subject or the background. Okay? So we are going to work on the background here. Is what it's going to apply it to. But we can drop the intensity of that background. Okay? So here's what you're doing. You're actually applying the abstraction to only the background and not the foreground or the subject. I tend to like to apply it to both. Let's try one of these other ones down here. So you see here how intense that is, and we can lower the intensity. And we could just make it very subtle if we want. And there is a lot of them. I'm not going to go through all these with you. I'm just showing you quickly here that you can apply these effects onto your pictures under quick edit. And this is where a lot of people are missing this quick edit and going right to the expert mode going, man, I don't think that quick edit's going to help me at all. But it does. Photoshop Elements has been spending years and years and years perfecting this program through Adobe. Adobe's been working hard on this program. And they want to give you some tools. Like, that is very, very pretty. You have to admit. Just the way it picked up the green, the blue skies, the white clouds there. Just very nice looking. All right. So that is under the artistic. Okay, let's reset it. Now under the classic, you got some classic looks here. And what I mean by classic is kind of the normal everyday thing that people would use. Okay? There's smart looks. There's some different smart looks here. Make it a little cooler. We talked about the coolness, the blue being cool, the yellowish being more hot in your colors. We can do some tinting. And just click the little arrow here on the right. You can see different kinds of tint. Again, we're making it cool here on the bottom. And you're making it a little hotter, or the light being more intense or hot right there at the top right. Seasons, we got different seasons here. Again, these are just things to play around with to see what you think about it for your photograph. Remember, you are the artist. I am just giving you the tools to play around with. I always like pencil sketches. I have always liked pencil sketches. See, to me, that's not sketched enough, actually. There you go. That's a better sketch. I've always liked pencil sketches. But you get the general idea. Just play around with each one of these. There's tons of them in here. Vintage, I always liked vintage also. I think vintage makes things look really cool. Gives it that old photograph look. And you can see it's actually laying down some layers for us. We'll talk more about layers later on down the road here. What I want you to do first of all is learn to use your quick edits and, see what they're going to do for you. So I think the next time we're going to go into textures, and we'll see if we'll add the frames to that video, or if we're going to just do textures and then do frames, and we'll see how that works out for us. But folks, I hope you've enjoyed this, and again, I hope that you're learning along with us here at Photoshop Elements TV. Again, I'm your host, Jack, and I've been doing Photoshop Elements since version 1. So I've been using it, and I don't get these for free. I buy them every single year to teach you and to help you along here with your Photoshop Elements. So if you're not subscribed, again, click that little subscribe button and click the bell notification. You'll be notified when I post videos. And I hope that you are learning along with us here at Photoshop Elements TV. Spread the word to other people. And thanks to everybody that has subscribed. Until next time, remember, keep those shutters clicking. Keep your editors editing. I'll see you next time, photo people, right here on Photoshop Elements TV. Bye for now.